There's something about this time of year, the crisp, cool air, throwing parties, buying presents, that turns me into the Cookie Monster. I need cookies! Hey, it's Kim Castle. You're watching kimTV, where you discover how to live agelessly. Ever wonder why, no matter how good you are the rest of the year, somehow this time of year, you eat things you wouldn't normally eat, and more of it? I'm talking about cookies and cakes and fill in with your favorite blank. There's something about the changing weather, running from thing to thing to thing, that just makes you crave sugar. Why is that? Today, I chat with someone who knows why and what you can do about it. Regularly featured on television, radio, and magazines, Monica Reinagel is a licensed nutritionist and a professionally trained chef. Her weekly Nutrition Diva podcast has over 10 million downloads. Her first book, The Inflammation-Free Diet Plan, was cited by Oprah magazine as America's next great diet craze. Her latest book, Nutrition Diva's Secrets for a Healthy Diet, is a practical antidote to eating well. That's just what we need to get through the holidays. Join me and Monica for some tips to manage sugar and stress this holiday season. How are you, Monica?
Great to be with you, Kim.
Why is it at this time of year, we crave so much sugar?
Oh, some of it may just be the habit. We associate sweets and treats with this time of year because, we have a lifetime of experience with that. And you're right, it's just everywhere you look. Some of it is just what I call calories of opportunity. We didn't necessarily walk out the door thinking must have cider donut. But then, there right. We are, our very first stop of the day. And there they are. And that's just the first of many. So it really can get kind of out of control at this time of year.
Do you think there's a link between sugar and stress?
I think there is for a lot of people, and that link can go both ways. Sometimes when people are feeling really stressed, they find that they have cravings. So that can be one link, that when we're feeling stressed, we feel more desire to eat sweets. But then also when we're eating a lot of sugar, that can change the hormonal environment in our bodies in ways that are stressful. So, but I do have a few specific strategies that I find myself really relying on at this time of year especially.
Can you share one?
I only have to share one. Let me make sure it's the best possible.
Oh, you can share a couple.
Sure. Well, one thing is to realize that as we started out our conversation by saying you're just surrounded everywhere. There's a lot of opportunities to indulge at this time of year. It's insane. But not all of those opportunities are equally worthy. So you don't have to worry that you're not going to have another opportunity or 50 today to have a little treat. So hold out for the good stuff. That's one thing. And it makes it easier when I just remind myself, like, oh, I know there's going to be something, to tempt me today. Let me save it for something that's really worth it.
I love that idea. Like, no, that one's not worth it.
80% of my enjoyment of a treat happens within the first few bites. To savor and then stop, to really show up for those first few bites so I get the full impact of that enjoyment. And then when I notice that I've just kind of, when the curve, the pleasure curve has diminished and now I'm just kind of on autopilot, to try to stop there and realize I've already gotten most of the fun out of this ride.
Very often I'll not stop because I'm doing so many things. It's like I'm on the fourth or fifth one until I realize that
it's not even tasting.
Did I eat that? I wasn't even stopping to fully enjoy it.
Here's one more tip. If you sit down to a meal and there's just one thing, you will get full a lot faster than if you sit down to a meal and there's a lot of different things on the plate. Because variety actually does kind of override your body's satiety signal, and there's two ways that you can use this. One is to try to control the variety of temptation. So I don't make 10 kinds of Christmas cookies every year anymore, the way I used to. There's just not as many different kinds of temptation, and that really helps. The other thing, and I love this, is you can work it the other way, and that is you can increase variety in those things that you want to encourage consumption of. Why not have not just carrots and celery, but go nuts with the red peppers and the snow peas and the endive scoops and the blanched asparagus and the raw cauliflower, and just a beautiful display of those healthy things. And then that trick about variety is working for you.
Gosh, I especially love the tip about taking time to truly savor the treat. Usually we eat stuff that we know we shouldn't be eating, and we eat it so fast that we don't take the time to truly enjoy it, and all we have left is the guilt. So if you're going to eat sugar this year, slow down enough to truly enjoy it. I just love that. For more simple tips like that one, tune into Monica's weekly Nutrition Diva podcast or check out her blog, Nutrition Over Easy, and I put those links in the description section below. So what tip will you try this holiday season? Let me know in the comments below or tweet me at Kim Castle, #StressLessHoliday. Thank you so much for inviting me into your life today. Every week I share tips, recipes, and answers that I discover on the anti-aging road back to vitality, energy, and feeling your best. If you enjoyed this today, I'd love it if you let me know. And share kimTV with a woman that you love. Till next time, live life on full. Oh, and if you're new here, welcome. I just put on some water for some tea. While you're here, be sure to check out some of my other videos, like my spa water recipes. Sometimes the best way to get rid of a sweet tooth is to drown it. And while you're there, subscribe to kimTV on YouTube. Doesn't cost anything, and you won't be hounded with emails. It just means that you like this one and you're open to seeing more. That's it. Now, if you do want to be notified when I share new videos, like the yummy one that I have coming up next, then click on the little gear and check Send Me Updates. See? Stress less.